All right, so David just asked me a great question. He said, Coach, I've got a scrimmage today. I'm going to QT before the game, head over to Quiktrip. And what should I have as a pre-game snack? So I'm on the road to Houston out to check out some college baseball and thought I would take a quick second to just do a quick video tutorial because here we are at the QT. So filling up the tank. Let's see what's going on inside today for old David. So first off, we're gonna avoid all of this stuff over here, all of this stuff over here, all of the chips, all the candy. This aisle, this one's got a couple decent items. I would say getting in some of these guys, the crackers or the pretzel chips there, somewhat okay. I would usually probably go with one of these here. We're gonna skip most of the rest of this stuff. I would grab like at least 2, maybe 3 of those. Eggs, get your protein in. And we're gonna skip all of this stuff over here. So again, got these guys over here. Maybe some of this fruit over here would be a good option. Probably not this stuff. We got a lot of sugar there, 17 grams of added sugar, not what we want. Grab you some fruit. Maybe one of these sandwiches here, but again, these are not perfect because look at that long ass ingredient list. Way too much going on in there ideally, but not the worst thing in the world. Would probably avoid like yogurt, and dairy type stuff is just a little heavy on game day. I do definitely like the pickles, good little bit of an electrolyte in there. Grab you a couple of those. Avoiding all of that stuff. And let's come over here, take a look at some possible electrolytes. So pretty much all of these have so much added sugar, 31 grams of sugar in this whole thing. I would say go with like the zero version here. It's got the zero sugar. Even the BioLite, I mean, that one's not bad. Only 10 grams over there. But none of the Propel stuff. Definitely none of the Prime. None of the Gatorades. The Vita Coco ones are okay. Still 10 grams of sugar, but it's coming more from the coconut itself than some of the other options. All right, so definitely jerky's a good option, but so many of these just have so many added ingredients and are very high in sodium. So I picked out these two. I do like the Duke's option here, which is the shorty sausages. These fatty Sweetwoods, these are decent, but most of the rest of them, you know, I would probably avoid the ones with these cheeses in here sitting out like this. A lot of these other ones just have so much added stuff to it. So out of everything I'm seeing here, I would probably pick these. Maybe like the Old Trapper jerky stuff is somewhat okay as well. Possibly the turkey bites down here too. All right, so now we're over here where all the protein bars are. I would avoid most of this stuff. You could get some different types of the nuts is always a good option. Trying to get stuff that's not, yes, you do want some salt, but a lot of this is added processed salt. Out of all of these bars and everything, these have, I would say, the least amount of ingredients in them. Very simple, very straightforward, unless you're allergic to peanuts and eggs. So these RX bars are a solid one. You just kind of need a couple of them to kind of fill you up. The other ones that are decent, or that I get, Quest and Kind bars. They'll have you know, some good granola in there, some of the sea salt dark chocolate. But if it's a hot day out, that can get melty pretty quick. So that's what I'd be getting for you out here, Davo. All right, so that's pretty much everything I would get as an athlete, as a pregame snack if I'm going over to QT. I'm on a stricter carnivore diet right now, so I just left with some of those shorty sausages and a couple of those beef sticks and a bottle of water. The one thing I will say about the water stuff, avoid Coke products, the Aquafinas, the Dasanis, some of those Mainer stream type stuff, and you want to look for more spring water options. This Ozark water is a solid one. They add in a lot of other, maybe not a lot, but they add in other ingredients. And one thing you'll notice is your mouth gets really parched. You get really dry mouth after drinking like some of those mainstream waters. And it's just not what you want. They're trying to get you to buy more water. So going with the spring water whenever you can. Maybe mixing it up and trying like some of the Fiji water in there. My mind's blanking. There's a couple others that are decent, but I didn't really see them in there. And different Quiktrips are different with some of the stuff that they have for the most part. But anyways, hope that was helpful for you, David, and anybody else watching this. Hope you guys got some tips for your next pregame snack. We'll talk to you later.